seeing good moves, but again, fallen off a cliff. I mean, Jay, talk to us what's happening in the market right now. We got a technical view from Hemain, but essentially before this recovery started, we were talking of levels of 9,800, maybe even 9,500. Once the pullback came in, the view was, okay, things have stabilized for now. Maybe you'll be back to 11,000 by Diwali. And today it seems like the sentiment has turned once again. Very, very volatile. But what's the sense you're getting right now? I mean, do you see an end to this volatility in sight, or are we going to stay like this regardless of what happens?
I think this expiry we're going to remain like this. See, there was some kind of comfort coming in the market where the crude prices corrected from Brent corrected from 85, it came below $80. Now again there are concerns related to our current account deficit, our exposure to the higher crude oil prices. So these are playing on the markets, and on top of it, the concerns related to NBFCs and the liquidity pressure still remains. And on top of it, what happened today, in that super tech thing for Indiabulls Housing, that also has added some kind of fear. So I think it's very not likely that 10,000 would be breached, but I think 10,300 to 10,700, I think that's going to be the range now, and that's how you have to play on the markets. And when the market corrects, we again have to stick to some quality names and the companies, taking into account the forthcoming state elections and the election mode the government would be in. So I again reiterate that consumption would be the sector to be in. When you find good quality stocks correcting in corrections like today, those are the stocks you should be getting into.
Jay, what's the view on auto stocks? Because that is generally seen as a bit of a barometer for the consumption demand story of the country. But auto is seeing tremendous amount of pressure today. It's neck and neck with PSU Bank sectorally for the worst losers of the day. Maruti is down, M&M is down. Eicher Motors has been seeing selling for several sessions in a row, 4.5% cuts just today. Hero MotoCorp came out with numbers and a weak set at that. What is your expectation, and how really are you looking at auto? Is there a preference if we talk about two-wheelers, passenger vehicles, CVs?
I think higher crude oil prices and the fear of rising raw material costs, these are underweighing on the stock. Now if I talk about names like at this levels, Maruti, it looks good to me. There won't be a change in market share in a month's time, but stock which was trading at around 95, 9,800 levels, we are getting that stock below 7,000 levels. From a long-term perspective, from an investment perspective, it looks very good buy. Even on other auto names like Bajaj Auto, if you talk about, the stock went to 3,000. Now, if you get it at below 2,500, I think that's the stock you should get into.
All right, maybe get into a couple